Hello guys and welcome back to another challenge on Silica. Well, we finally got here. As requested, we are going to be doing crabs versus humans to start with before we go into crabs versus two factions. Oh, it's going to be pain, but here we go. So guys, if you're going to enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe and hit that bell notification button for some more Silica content. I'd just like to say thank you to everyone that showed me support recently, and for the last stream where we actually had questions with the main developer Dram. I very much appreciate everyone that turned up for it, asked their questions, and even for my very first member as well, Frostguard. Well, thank you and welcome to the memberships. Welcome to the Soul Scouts. It is totally optional. If you guys wanted to become a member of the channel, you're more than welcome to. There are certain perks to doing that. It's just like subscribing on Twitch, basically. This is like the first time, really, going into YouTube partnership that we get those type of things. So, yeah, without further ado, we're going to be jumping straight into crabs versus humans. I do challenge you guys to do it also. Definitely send me videos for this one if you can in the Discord, like in my Discord or in the official Silica Discord. The link to my Discord is down below in the description, along with other things as well, like my Twitch channel, which I do stream on from time to time, but I seem to be more concentrating on YouTube at the moment. So we're going to get into Badlands, we're going to go aliens, and we're just going to send crabs. Now, what I'm thinking of doing is probably crabs and horn crab, because they're part of the same unit type. And it just gives me a tankier version of the crab, basically. If you guys feel like I should just do standard crabs, then I can always come back and do that again. That is no problem. But I do believe crabs should fall under both the dehorned crab and the standard crab. I just hit Badlands, I think. No, I didn't. Rift Basin. Okay. Oh, I thought it was in Badlands, which would have been a massive restart. But yeah, I'm going to do this without restarting. Without, like, it's going to be raw footage. If I fail, I fail. If I succeed, I succeed. The issue I'm going to probably have here is taking down the humans when they start pumping tanks out. I don't know how it's gonna work, but we'll see. So we're gonna go Alien Commander. Now we do start. Where are we? Oh, we're right there. So we do start with like hunters and things like that. So I need to send the impalers and the hunters off into a general direction where they're going to be far away from combat. Let's see if I get them out of the way. The hunter is there as well, so get him out of the way. I think that's all the units. I think the hunter's on the move. Yeah, he's on the move. Right, okay. So I've sent the units that are not going to be using this challenge away. I have got these crabs, so they can sit there for a moment. We're going to start getting into building straight away. So biocache, you need one before you can start producing nodes. So we're going to get that down straight away. We've got 4 shrimps to start with as well, with a nice close biotics pull. I suppose the perk of having crabs as well is they're very low tier, so I don't have to take my quantum cortex up very high at all, which is good. But it's sending a ton of crabs to the enemy whilst getting shot down because they are humans. So, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, right, okay. So, to be honest, we could leave that there like that. It's not that far of a run, to be honest with you. We're going to start building nodes out. If you did miss the live stream with Dram or Martin, the main developer for Silica, I'd highly recommend watching it. I'll leave a card in the top right hand corner of the screen, linking you directly to that video. Covers a lot of information about the game, future of the game as well, and where like the art style's going, and like bug fixing and the new units. There's a lot like for the Titan that's included in that, and the air units as well. And kind of like there's a lot of information, and there's a lot of questions that have been answered as well, which would really help some of you guys out there that leave quite regular questions on the board for me. And unfortunately, I can't always get to them in time. Most of them actually get answered by the community, which is really, really good as well. It shows that the community is starting to respond to constant questions from people that may have just found the game, and they do want to know more. That's not a reference to to Starship Troopers, by the way. But it can be. It's up to you. So we're actually going to start building nodes out. So we're building these nodes out towards the next bio, which is here, that we've located. I think there might be one to the south somewhere as well. That's why I've sent 2 crabs over here, just to see if we do end up finding one also. I am going to actually do a nest push as well. The main reason I'm thinking of doing that nest push is because I want to get another nest down in case I were to lose my original nest. I don't think I will, but also got to protect their main hive. So I'm going to have to start building some sort of defenses, because it's not like the human HQ at the moment. Now, I do believe we will see defenses for the nest in time. These impailers can get them wild. Oh, funny enough, there's biotics right there. So, oh god, right, where am I going to put these guys instead then? Tell you what, we'll check here quick, and I might chuck them in that corner instead. Right, so we're getting 2 spawners down. We are still producing nodes, which are heading up this hill now, which is great. I gotta be careful because I want to build more shrimps. I don't want to be like left with no money. I know these shrimps are doing work, but they do take a while. So guys, if you can leave me, I'm not so much of an alien player. Well, I am. I like to play the hunter, but I'm not so much of an alien commander. I'm more of the human side of things when it comes to commanding. Okay, so we can actually send the guys here instead, right? So it kind of gets them out of the way. We're going to send them in that corner, right? Yeah, so I'm not so much of an alien commander. So, guys, if you've got any tips for commanding aliens that I might miss, please leave them in the comments below. It won't just help me. It will help other players as well that look for tips on the alien faction. Because they are more of a micro, where the humans are a bit more macro intensive. We're about to get a second biocache down directly on this this resource point, which is great. And I can also start producing and heading down towards these guys as well. We're looking at 2,500 still at the moment. We're still looking good. We're going to get our biocache up now. We're going to put it straight next to it. That's going to just enhance the overall, like, shrimps in general. They're just going to be able to go there quickly and come back relatively quickly as well. We're going to have to start building crabs soon as well. I've got a feeling, because humans are going to be very strong against alien early game, I might have an issue with infantry as they start locating me. We'll see how that goes. Speaking of which, we have located our first squad, which is on his way. And funny enough, he's heading up this direction probably. And he's going to head straight into the guys I don't want him to head into. So, and my crabs are all the way over here scouting. Maybe I shouldn't have sent so many. That's pretty on me. He's actually stopped. Ooh, actually no, it's a cliff, so he won't actually come this way. Okay. Interesting. There's another biotics right here as well. Right. Okay, so we've located a nice amount of biotics. Now, I know with the enemy bases as well, we've located their refinery. We've probably seen it from one of the crabs going on the cliff. That's great. So, we have located the enemy base. We can then start preparing what we're going to be doing. What is this hunter doing, by the way? Impaler, sorry. Come on, get up there. Right. Time to get our research quantum core. Oh wait, hold on. What? Oh, I'm gonna money. I have to wait for the money to come in. I'm gonna continue finishing off this expansion to this node. What is going on with this impaler? He is stuck. Oh, really? You're stuck under a tiny little thing. There we go. Get him out there. And then I'm gonna put him in that corner with the hunter. Come on, don't get stuck. There we go. Right, okay. Oh yeah, also guys, I won't be able to take control of any units. The reason why, because the AI will decide then to start building everything that is not a crab. So I want to avoid that as much as possible. Hence why I will only stay in commander mode this time around. Right, we found more biotics, which is great. We're going to just loop back around. This is going to be for defense purposes mainly. That's why I'm looping back. Right, okay, so it's time to get the cortex up. Yeah, I'm going to try and get the horned crab unlocked. So, and then I also want defenses as well, because I don't, yeah. Crab only, I mean, there is no standard defenses at the base, so to have defense as well would be great. Have you been spotted? They've been spotted. Okay. Right. Quantum cortex. I'm going to pop it Oh, imagine if I could pop it up there, eh? I'm not going to put it straight up there. I'm going to actually build it out of the way because it is going to be my tech building. And I kind of want to make sure it's not going to get targeted. So I'm going to put it down there. Right, so very short node distance to this one. Quite a long distance to this one. These crabs are kind of like in scout mode. They can kind of see if anything's coming this way. To be honest, our spawn is probably one of the nicest out the way spawns that you can get. It's right next to the cliff edge, and it would take the AI a considerable amount of time to locate me. Technically, if as a player. Obviously, if they sent a single buggy over that hill, it would literally see me instantly. But I digress. Right, so we're just over halfway. We've got a lot of shrimps coming out now as well. Actually, I might have to go even further with the Cortex so I can unlock a nest. That's another thing as well, because if you lose your nest, you're done. So having multiple nests is always a good thing to do. Cortex is almost there. We can produce more shrimps. We're about to produce our last 2 there for this side of things. This Biotics is still about halfway through. You know what? We might get some lesser spawn assists going. Because I don't need greater assists for this challenge. I only need the lesser ones, which saves me money. Technically. What the shrimp's doing. Okay, some of them are still returning, which is great. It means more money for me, and I'm going to build one more assist up here on the top. There we go. Hopefully this is done by now. It is. So we're going to have to go to Alpha 1 in a second. We need 3,000, and we're going to keep producing shrimps from the home base. Okay, we're going to get located any second now. We got incoming quads. We've got crabs. Crabs? No, I'm the crabs. We've got a scout and a quad. The quad is going to... Oh my god, okay, there's a ton of them. I'm not prepared for this. Right, these spawn assists are going to come up very, very soon. I might have to cancel... actually, no, the Beta branch can't, I don't think. I'm in the Beta branch, by the way, guys, so I've kind of given the humans a bit of a buff as well. Just by... yeah. Technically, they've got the harvester improvements as such. Oh my god, that crab. Look at it go. And it's dead, unfortunately. So they've got the harvester improvements, the refinery improvements also. And we are now getting crabs on the field. Again, the buildings are very weak against the incoming fire, so I've got to be super careful. They're also shooting my nodes, but I'm not too worried about the nodes as such, because I've already built structures there anyway. I need to try and flank these guys around with these crabs. However, they are very, very slow boys, and they don't jump like player crabs would, right? As you can see, they are trying to chase this buggy, and it's not doing them very well. So we're gonna ignore that. The crabs are now coming out and starting to... Oh god, okay, there's loads more incoming as well. Oh no, this is looking bad. Oh, well, we've got a ton of money, so we're gonna have to start getting up less assists here as well at the main hive. We need to go to Alpha 2, really. We need to get horn crabs. They're going to be such a benefit to have higher HP pools. Looks like these crabs are doing the work against the infantry, but it's not the infantry I'm worried about. It's the vehicles that come after this initial wave. And obviously, getting to them in the first place is going to be a proven hassle. And I need to get defenses up as well. Defensive with, yeah. Alpha 1, we need to get defenses up pretty quickly here. Crabs are coming out quick. I'm still chasing these scouts down. I'm actually going to leave them alone. There's no point, because they're running off in the other direction. These 3, though, proving a bit of a threat. 4 now, if you include the rifleman. These guys are off in the distance. So they're just scouting at the moment. This is the force that I'm worried about at this time. But we have got a fair amount of crabs already. 15 to be exact there. I am worried about these shrimps. Now they're travelling further. But technically they'll be out the way. Which is good. We've still not unlocked any defences. No, we haven't even gone out of Alpha 1 just yet. Oh. There seems to be a quad running rampant through my base. And this is another issue I'm going to figure out. Yeah, it's going to be hard because the crabs have got to chase these AI and they won't stop. This one has, so Corn crabs. There we go. Right, well, there's still more people heading down here, and my shrimps have decided to break off, so I'm going to have to call this shrimp back. He's probably going to get shot, to be honest with you. We need to take down these scouts as quickly as possible. I need to start building more nodes to try and branch out. Okay, so we've now got the horned crab. Have we got the defenses that we need? We don't, so we still got to carry on. Beta 2. At the moment, I'm feeling relatively safe. As soon as I see a tank, I'm going to be worried. These scouts are literally outrunning crabs, which just does not make sense to me. And they're actually heading straight towards these guys, which I don't want them to trigger. Come on, crabs. You can do better than that. Go. I'm going to command them to go past these scouts. Okay, so they are opening fire on these guys. Hopefully they don't return fire. No, they're just sat in the corner. There we go, crabs. Let's go. Go for the kill. Go for the jugular. So you just stand still. Cool. Goddamn crabs. There we go. Right, okay, so nice jump, by the way. And he totally messes up. Right, okay, so that's them dealt with. Finally. But by doing so, I've left this totally undefended. Which, yeah, is just great. Just absolutely great. We've got one heavy quad already. Looks like the AI is doing very, very well from themselves. Oh no, this is going to be such a fail attempt. Such a failed attempt. Man, I don't have defenses, not even yet. I bet I need to go to the next phase, Gamma 3. If I can take down this heavy quad, it'll be great. It'll be an amazing thing to have done. There's 3 quads there as well. Looks like I'm chomping away at this quad. He is going to get shot, though. He's going to take ages to kill him. Oh, here comes another quad, so he's going to kill that heavy quad off. Okay, well, we've got 6,000. Let's start producing the horn crab. And see if we can't push back. I'm not going to produce shrimps at the moment. I'm pretty much okay with shrimps, technically. Yep, they wiped that out. I'm actually going to wait here as some sort of defense force. I do feel like they're going to continue going north. Definitely done something wrong here, guys. Yeah, like I said, I'm not much of an alien commander versus a human commander. I've actually almost fully replenished that pool of resources, which means I need to start getting nodes out. Oh, yeah, okay, so we've got the Thorn Spire. Right, okay, let's start getting some sort of defense up. Just so we've got something, so we don't get absolutely smashed. And then let's start getting nodes out towards the next point. It's going to be valuable for me to do so. I've got the glitch. There we go. Ooh, he's coming this way. Let's try and bombard him with crabs. Get him, crabs. Oh, hurry up. Let's go. There we go. Come on, go get him. Oh my god, he was stopped for so long. There we go, crabs. Good stuff. And here comes the rest. Now, I think I'm pumping out crabs. I am pumping out crabs. We're going to have to send them over. The spires are almost done, which will be great for defending. And obviously I'm going to be defending my resource points as well. And it's all open ground, which is nasty for me. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie at all. Right. It's one down. Heavy quad. Kill it. Scout, kill that as well. Let's continue to push the frontier. The shrimp's already making their way over to that point. Oh, sorry, just banged my microphone. And we'll get a biocache up there as well. I might have to build a lower ground, and they're gonna have to traverse back, which will spend considerable more time doing so. Oh, they got a marksman. Well, he's dead straight away, so it is what it is. I might be able to get it here. We'll see. Okay, so we've got defenses up here at the moment. We're going to start replacing what nodes I have lost going to this northern plot. The horned crabs, to be honest with you, can sit on that cliff. Oh, hold up. Never mind. Kill the rifleman. Oh, yes, we can. I've just spotted it. There we go. Right, okay. So we're going to able to get that biocache nearby. The shrimp's going to take a while to get there. But when they're there, you know, they're there to stay then. And I don't think the humans could really get to them. I mean, they can climb up from here, but I don't think the AI is intelligent enough to realize how to do that move. Actually, it's not going to let me build. Right, okay. Well, the biocache will just have to sit there. It's a little bit of a travel, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll put a Thorn Spire here. Just to have a little look out, but there we go. Right, okay, so the shrimps are making their way up. Some of them are just falling back down. I'm sure they'll recover. I'm sure. Another 12 crabbies, and looks like we got... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. See, as soon as I stop paying attention, this is where issues start occurring. A light armored car now coming for me directly. The AI are definitely in an eco boom right now. They're having a whale of a time, and I'm having a miserable time. Oh, right. Again, I'm just going to have to try and push this armored car with these crabs and hope for the best. I'm sure they'll kill him. Honestly. If not, then I'm sure the turrets will do... Yeah, he's dead. Right, okay, so the crabs are doing work. Here comes a heavy quad. Again. Is that bunker being taken? No, the bunker's not being taken. Right. We can definitely do this. I'm worried about that light quad being able to see these guys. That marksman can, though. Oh, no. Oh. Why are the 4 shrimps just chilling? Right, okay. Let's send them over to here. No idea what those 4 shrimpies were doing, but it is what it is. Okay, let's carry on where I left off. Let's start getting those nodes up again. I think I just seen a sniper shot pass by. Again, they're trying to go for the main base, but again, they've got turrets to deal with and all sorts, so... apart from the fact they're not opening fire. At all. Nice crash. Oh, they are opening fire. Right. Okay, at the moment, I'm less stressed than what I was, apart from... Okay, so the marksman is too busy shooting a building instead of shooting the eco, which... Fine by me. You do what you want, as long as it's not harming me directly. It will get killed in a moment. Right, so my next concentration is getting this back up and running and defended. Incoming more vehicles. But that's a lot of crabs. It's not as many crabs as I want, but it's still a lot of crabs. And it's enough to just absolutely bombard any vehicle coming in my direction. Marksman as well is probably going to suffer the same fate of the horned crab. As they slowly pass over the crevasse, and then this man is just like thinking, oh no, he's just turned around and looked at my node, but there we go. Literal horror game at this point. The swarm of crabs. And he is a dead boy. Right, okay, so we're getting a defensive perimeter over there. Oh my god, that's a hover tank. Oh no. Right. Damage control. This is bad. Oh, just pile the hover tank. Pile it. And pile it now. It should be relatively okay. I mean, as long as the crabs get on top of the tank, it's good as dead. There we go. Yeah, they're able to climb on him. They're able to swarm this hover tank and kill it. Let's send these guys to take down. I think there's a buggy. There you go, tank's dead. Okay, I'm feeling a lot better about today's video. Just instantly, just from the crabs they're performing. I was worried the AI crabs would just fail, but they are performing relatively good. I still got the blueprint out for the bio. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh no. I'm just gonna put them down. I could pop down turrets as well now, so I'm just trying to prepare for another shrimp, you know. The shrimp's gonna make their way over there very soon, so I'm just preparing for that. Obviously I've got no like discernible anti-vehicle apart from turrets, so which are kind of like required being alien. I'll probably revisit this challenge when the base defenses for the aliens are added to the game for the hive. I'll probably end up revisiting, because that means I won't have to build defenses technically. I know I did it for the human playthrough, so I might go and revisit that as well and just have a single HQ. But I don't think it'll make a difference for the humans as such. They seem to be a lot more capable because of ranged firepower anyway. Where the aliens, they're just subject to basically melee if you're doing crabs. So that is the difference. To be honest with you, I don't know why I'm pushing them with just, yeah. Let's just stack up the crabs, I suppose. We're going to stack up the crabs, and we're going to get them into the fight. And we're going to build some more, and we're just going to see how it goes. One crab remains, and they are pushing here with armored cars. Yeah, is that a heavy one? Oh, it is and all. And I'm too busy trying to kill a single marksman. In Bolterium fields, by the way. Come on, game. Can you not kill us? Just shot my crab to death. Kill him. Thank you. Okay, so this is relatively good. The issue I'm going to have in a minute is getting these guys over there without getting slaughtered by these guys. Yes. That will be fun. We are going to add spawning cysts now as well to this area. It has got a nice bit of defense, and I want to start producing shrimps and crabs from it. So I'm going to do that now that I feel relatively safer. It's just been a struggle. It's oh my gosh, trying to locate the enemy with these crabs, and when they do, they literally tear them to shreds. But it's getting to them is becoming the issue. Because like that, they kind of like jitter and stop. I think Dram said that was an issue with the AI on the alien side. They kind of like jitter and stop quite a lot. And they don't kind of like do what they're told. I mean, they're attacking the heavy armored car, but it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be these guys that's probably going to do most of the damage to it. Let's be honest. There we go. Okay, so that heavy armored car is dead. Dead to rights, pretty much. And then we've got riflemen, more. Oh, God. Okay, so they're now attacking my shrimps, which is not what I want. I'm going to keep them up in this hill for the moment, because they're going to take so much incoming fire. And the humans just seem to be pumping units just constantly in this direction. It's kind of annoying to a certain aspect. I mean, look at that. Absolute decimation just against my guys there. Oh, my God. Just lost that whole army there to 2 scout, what are they called? Armored cars. It's got 7,000. I think shrimps just continue to do not what they're told, basically. I'm going to keep them up there just for a minute. Hopefully I can clear the field here. But again, these crabs are just not doing what I want them to do. I told them to go over there ages ago, and I know I commanded them back, but they just stood still doing nothing. Looks like they're going for this heavy quad now. The best thing to do is just order them to an area, and then on the way they will happen to attack, you know, the vehicle that's next to them. See? It's just the only thing I can do, really. Like, what are you doing? Why are you running there now? Just kill the heavy quad, please. The heavy... Oh my God. The heavy... Sorry, the light car. Yeah, this is gonna prove quite nasty. Okay, so I'm just gonna spit out as many crabs as I can at this stage. It's not looking good now. I'm being held back by just relentless incoming. I need to get these shrimps over there. So I'm just going to go for it and hope for the best. That hover tank needs to die like now. To be honest, actually no, the hover tank doesn't need to die. It doesn't prove that much of a threat, I do believe. Just because it has a main gun and then has a secondary machine. It's not just like primary gun, it's not like a machine gun. So I don't think it'll be that much of an issue. I'm fully out of money now, though. So what I'm producing now from the spawning cysts are literally what I've got until I get these shrimps over there. And I have decided to attack that hover tank. And looks like, yeah, it's going to die. Right. We're going to get those shrimps literally over there now. That hover tank is too busy trying to kill my crabs. And it's actually getting killed by the crabs. There we go. Okay. Well, they're coming from here. That I've noticed mostly. I haven't seen many come up from here yet. Oh, I honestly thought I was done for at that point. Honestly, I thought I was done for. I think the light armored car is probably going to be the best counter to crabs, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's slow, but that 30mm cannon and whatever it is harsh. It is so harsh. Like, it does a lot of damage. Why did you leave him? Go back. He had him dead to rights. Right, so... we're pumping out horn crabs. We are continuing to... That heavy could prove an issue. Not much of an issue, though, I don't think. The turrets are killing vehicles that come in their range, which is great. It's being able to push them, because the human AI just decides to send full throttle past everything. They don't stop to attack. So, you find out most of the time you're chasing down units that just ignore you, instead of going for your main force. As I was saying, yeah, so, where are these guys off to? What are you doing? Stop. Just stop. Go back. Right, I'm going to start building over there as well. So we're going to get that one sorted for the next push. We do need money, apparently, which... Oh, no, we don't. We're good now. Right, okay, so I'm gonna continue to push the next biotic pull, so I don't have to worry about it as such. That hover tank is going to get absolutely shredded. Rifleman coming up from this little crevice here. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to just sort out the next pull, so it's done. I don't have to worry about it. But I do need to produce some scout crabs to try and find my next pull after that. If I continue into like further end game style stuff, I'm still waiting to see a siege tank. To be honest with you, when a siege tank comes, I don't know what to do with myself. The crabs will kill it, but it will be a long time. Like I'm gonna have to either swarm it. There comes a heavy car as well. Yeah, and it's killing my node, which is you'd love to see it, right? Lucky enough, I've got another node going out. Now, where I'm going to put this so it's out the way... I mean, I could put it there. I could put Thorn Spire down just in case. I don't think it will be attacked. I'm going to get a nest here as well, I think. I'll get my secondary nest. Like, can I get it anywhere out the way? I don't think I can, actually. I won't put it there. Nope, it's not going down there at all. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother. To be honest with you, the best place would have been here somewhere. But... just so it's out of the way. This hunter's moved. Don't think he's attacked anything. I think I don't know. I do apologise, guys. I wasn't watching him. Right, well, crabs are doing crab things. Yeah, infantryman coming up the back hill. It's not what I wanted. Tank there shooting over. Heavy armoured cars. I'll be real careful. I've got loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of money. Like, literal loads of money. So, we're going to start getting more spawning cysts up. I'm just going to pop them here. Like, I'm not really concerned of hiding them. We're going to start producing even more of the horned boys. And I'm going to start, like, not using the home nest. You know? Set a few of these guys away as well. Yeah, they've eaten that up so quickly. Right, okay, so we're going to send a 4 crab scout force to the north, where they're kind of out of the way from enemy eyes. Kill the heavy. These crabs are doing a good job. Okay. We have survived so far. Barely. It looked proper sketchy for a minute. But we are producing units. They are bringing a lot of incoming units as well. But I can pretty much handle them with the swarm of crabs. These nests are all going to produce horned crabs now from now on. And they will produce a lot. They're a relatively cheap unit to build. 160, I think, per unit. Which is just great. And that's where the swarm comes from. That is a railgun tank. Now, it's not really a threat. Not really. Because, yeah, it's got scatter missiles, but they're not very accurate. And it doesn't have, like, a machine gun. It's good at taking, like, you know, taking down, like, spires and stuff, right? Good at sniping buildings and things like that. But when you get into close quarters, it will die. It will die so quickly. These infantrymen are so annoying, though. They just run away and just shoot you as they're running. They're not even, like, aiming for you. They're just being a nuisance. And it's just going to allow my crabs to die, basically. It is pretty much going to kill off all these crabs. Just because they're just running off in this direction and shooting whilst they're running backwards. So, I'm just going to try and send as many of these back up this hill. Right, no resource here. We're going to continue our push. We're actually going to meet these guys. Hopefully they're going to be moved. Well, yeah, we need more resources. There's one here. A very risky push indeed. Hover tank. We've got 22 crabs. I kind of need to find a resource that's a bit in a better place. Where it's out of the way from any of this AI human. Even now, I don't feel like there's enough producing for crabs, you know? I don't think I'm producing crabs as... It needs to be sorted. I've kind of commanded these crabs to go for the railgun tank, but it's just a move order, and they'll attack if on the way kind of like thing. So, very frustrating. At least this hover tank is going to get absolutely smashed. Well, I'd say that, and this crab just jumped off and decided to walk away. Like, oh, please, just kill it. Right, well, they're off already towards this area, so I might as well use my 20,000 to kind of, like, node over there and build defenses. It's getting very sketchy, though. 7 shrimps are just staying there, and the other 18 are off in another direction, so they're probably heading down to the southern area where it's currently just under a massive amount of siege. At least the crabs run past as riflemen. I think the heavy just killed himself, or he got killed by his own teammate. I think he did. I mean, benefits me, to be honest. As soon as I get these nodes built, I'll be so much more happier because I'll be able to get these defenses up quite quickly. I am going to start getting defenses up now. Kind of like a precaution. If they decide to pass through, then they're going to get chewed up a little bit. But unfortunately, this cache is very much just out in the open. And I'm totally ignoring the fact that my crab's probably getting slaughtered right now. But I've got to micro this. Right. The thorn spires are great. Right, okay, so 32 crabs plus 1 there. 3 crabs in the hill. 10 crabs. Looks like they destroyed the railgun tank and all, which is great, I think. Is that their H? That's a tech. And their HQ's right there. And they've got an ultra factory. Is it building a siege tank? Not yet. However, they can. No, there's a quad. Rifleman coming up this hill. Push it this way. Let's add more crabs to the list. Now, I'm going to hopefully have a big enough force to try and kill a harvester. If I damage their eco, I could pretty much win this whole thing. Just off of that. Shrimps, what are you doing? Have you already exhausted this? No, you haven't. You just... I don't know what you're doing. Stop. Too many shrimps on one resource node. One horn crab versus the whole enemy army. Yeah, great. Pulse tank. Oh no, no shot. I'm going straight. I'm going straight for the neck with these 32. If you don't know what the pulse tank does, it is very much a very nasty a vehicle. It could wipe out a whole group of crabs because of the fact that it does a wide area spread. See the hexagon? That thing is brutal. Oh no, and you're probably gonna see it now. I just missed, just fell short, but it is absolutely insane. I need to try and kill it off. Oh, he just killed his own vehicle. Let's go. You love to see friendly fire when it's AI, not when it's human. Oh, it's nasty. It's so bad. Right, okay, we're on him. Okay, the pulse tank just wiped everything out. I'd say we've got him dead to rights. We don't. He just literally killed everything on top of the tank. Right, well, the next node is going to be these two, and it's going to be one of the hardest places to hold. Yeah. We'll see how that goes. And there's incoming gunfire I've just spotted. I'm going to send another crab to the north. Hopefully there's a northern node somewhere that's relatively close. There are riflemen there, however. Oh, that doesn't help. Oh my god, my crabs are getting killed as they're going up the cliff. I had like 30, and as soon as I stopped watching them, they started getting slaughtered. But we're going to continue pushing to that factory. I've got another 20 here waiting to push. Plus 16 in the hill. So... Oh! Well... God. The big disco ball tank is on his way. We need to hit him hard. I'm going to get 16 on him. I need to kill this. I need to kill this pulse tank. Pulse truck, sorry. It is going to be a nasty boy to deal with. I'm going to go for this heavy factory as well, though, which has got in production a heavy armored car, by the way. Yep. Heavy boy in production. Oh no, the siege tank's rolling away. Okay, that's fair, I suppose. Again, I'm trying to chase infantry around. This is not normal behavior. Scouts should be dead. Railgun tank shooting at stuff. We are on the heavy factory. Do I kill it first? I think I will kill it first. That vehicle's dead. Go for the commando. That siege tank's still shooting. It's this pulse truck that needs to go. It's probably the worst thing in the world. And these shrimps are already making their way elsewhere. And here comes the just the random amounts of infantry that the AI is pumping out, just walking about the place, making no sense where they're going. I'm going to try and see if there's a node here in this cliff end, because it will be a safer bet. Never mind. There's even more scouts to deal with, so we're going to have to just wait for a minute. We've got 23,000. Oh, so annoying. And now I'm not watching my main crab army, which is probably going to end up getting slaughtered by something. No, the pulse tanks ran off. Crabs are still dealing damage. Don't know where that siege tank's gone. It's gone back home for some reason. There's the harvester as well. Right. Going to join the main force. Going to kill off this railgun tank. As long as we take down the heavy factory, that stops the production of those type of heavy vehicles. I'm going to send this force down to the scout. There's a crab there. Again, random bits of infantry. To be honest, I'm just going to try and build to those middle nodes. Probably going to regret it. Because it is so close to the enemy base, but Yeah. I'm going to keep the shrimps there in relative defense, so... But they are now idle. And I'm not producing any more money. Right, okay, so... Crabs are going to probably light up a few of these vehicles, which is great. Hopefully the rail tank will go. As much as I'm not... Well, no, they're getting shredded, so they're not going to go. I need all the crabs together, really. They can't just push the 4-man crab squad, you know? They need to be able to swarm the enemy vehicles. We're going to go for their heavy car first, I suppose. So we're going to lose so many crabs to these missiles. Yep. Not even touched by a single crab at the moment. Hover tank then it is. Again, getting caught on the rocks, and we probably lost that whole group. Yep. Oh, pain. Absolute pain. We're going to continue pushing the frontier. Hopefully get that resource site secured. Again, we've got, what, nearly 40-odd crabs. To be honest with you, I'm tempting just to do a massive crab push. These shrimp seem relatively okay. 30 of them, to be exact. I think I lost 1 or 2 here and there. We're now going to the resource node. We're going to get the defense structures up, but they're not going to do very well, in all honesty. Especially if they've got siege vehicles. You know? But we shall see. There's that siege tank. I can hit the siege tank. Definitely going to do it. But it's not my first priority. At least I've killed the heavy factory, which was a pretty big priority there for a moment. Because it kind of stops the... Oh, there's a second siege tank. Okay, yeah, I might have to go for the heavy factory, the ultra heavy next. This is not looking good. And the harvesters, obviously. Stopping their eco is going to be a high priority as well. But again, quads are coming. Okay, so I'm going to have to actually push down now towards those siege tanks and hopefully not get my whole army just splattered by a single plasma hit. It's me using the minimap again. 57 crabs getting sprayed down by heavy quad is just amazing. Right. Okay. This is like literally the do or be killed moment for this game. I'm going to send the shrimps away from this force before they get lit. I'm going to send these 6 crabs here just for defending this area. And I'm going to have to just rush these guys because I'm going to have to deal with all of this. You know? This is quite a strong force just for going up against crabs. A lot of machine gun fire. And again, the vehicles seem to just try and roll past you instead of stopping to take you on. And that siege tank, again, is going to take a considerable amount of damage before it goes down. Which, again, will be backed up by a pulse tank and all sorts of other vehicles as well. So I might lose this whole force, which probably mean I'd lose the game. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh my god, I cannot select this spawning pit. It just won't let me. There we go. Again, I can't select those 2 either. And whilst I'm trying to do this and it's not letting me select, I'm not really watching what my crabs are doing. And again, they've decided to take the cliffs, which is probably the worst thing they could have done because it slows them right down. Rocket trucks there. They're swarming these tanks. This pulse tank's heading over here. It might get killed off by these defenses. The siege tank is now being chomped on, which is great. We're going to head down there. That rocket truck. We're going to head for this tank as well. We're just going to try and swarm as many of these vehicles as we can. And try and take down the vehicles which prove most threat, which are going to be the car, this one here. The truck I'm not too worried about, because if it's subject to friendly fire, then it's their own fault. It'll deal more damage than I could ever do. But it's killing off anything with a machine gun to start with, or like an auto cannon. followed by the bigger vehicles. This siege tank's getting chewed to shreds, which is great to see. This truck's, yeah, there goes the tank. Cool. They're too busy under it, which just doesn't help. Alright, well, the pulse tank is going to die, which is great. It just leaves so much. Oh, so better. I sent my shrimps over here. They can now decide to go down here. I do feel it's going to be relatively safe enough. Get the fences up. Get these 35 crabs out. Oh, right. I feel better dealing with those 2 siege tanks. Honestly. I thought that could have been the end of me. And now this rail tank's going to have the same fate. We will continue to push this ultra heavy factory though. And this harvester. We're going to ignore that rifleman totally. If they decide to go for him on the way past, and that's, you know, that's on them. I could... Oh, he's going to run into my line of sight anyway for the crabs, so... Ooh, heavy units. And a sniper. Okay. Where are my shrimps to? Still moving. Right, I'm running out of money, which I knew was going to happen. I was kind of stuck in that whole... If I don't achieve this, then I will lose. I'll put shrimp in that. I don't want a shrimp. There we go. That might be an issue. Oh, we got a ton of crabs, and we've got the fences. However, I am getting smashed though. You can see how many crabs I'm losing just to the heavies alone. But I do want to kill a harvester. If I take down at least one of the eco, it's going to slow them down by a massive amount. I don't know what this shrimp is doing. He's just... What are you doing? What? No. He's even got stuff on him. You know, he's got some resource on him. He's stuck in between crystals. Like, what? Oh, for God's sake. Right. Yes, harvesters can defend themselves. It's in the beta branch, by the way. So, when I said I put myself on a bit of disadvantage, that is the disadvantage I put myself at. Is if I want to try and kill their eco, the eco can actually defend itself to an extent. And because I'm not controlling these crabs in like first-person mode, I don't have control of the crab themselves, so I can't put them in a place where they're not going to get shot. So... I mean, that one just got ran over, so it is what it is. Okay, well, they're crawling on it. They're starting to attack it. This one is kind of like stuck, which helps me. Yeah, he's really stuck. Oh, yeah, also, guys, I've not mentioned, actually. I've actually failed to mention something. So, on Sunday, we got Silica Sundays, as per usual. I'll be giving away 3. That's right, 3 codes for Silica over the course of the 3 hours I'll be live for. So definitely join in for the fun, join in for the games, and hopefully win yourself a key. If you haven't already got the game, or if you've got a friend that needs a game, then it's a way to, you know, get yourself a nice copy of Silica. Right, okay, so that's 1 harvester dead. We can actually push the heavy factory. I was going to push this harvester, but it's in line of the HQ. And we're going to go to the front of said building, because I'm sure I'm in the line of... Yeah, I'm in the line of fire of the HQ. I will push the HQ afterwards. I think I've out-survived the humans. Their eco is now at a standstill, because that harvester's stuck. So, yeah, it is what it is, and... Please, please, just get out the way, crabs. Why are you climbing on the building in that direction? In full frontal view of that harvester, by the way. Ugh. We're going to push their main building. Another 42 crabs. Also going to push in as well. We're now receiving money once again. What is wrong with this shrimp, by the way? Where even is this shrimp? What? Okay. I'm not going to be able to build many more crabs because I've literally got no money. They are collecting, so, you know, they are doing the work. And they will deliver the funds, so... Cool. Right, okay, so that's that factory dead. Cool, 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 cool. We're going to go for a massive, huge, gargantuan push straight to the HQ. Remove the defensive building and their buildable building from the game. Their tech I'm not worried about now. They haven't got a heavy factory. They haven't got a ultra heavy factory. They've got a light factory and they got barracks. And I think they might be zeroed on cash. The harvester I killed was their only harvester that was able to produce money for them. Yeah. My god, we are going to achieve what I thought I couldn't achieve. And that was crabs versus humans. But the next one's going to be crab versus 2 factions of human. And I don't think I'm going to be able to achieve it. If the humans are like what they are today, and they're able to get out those pulse tanks, the siege tanks, having to deal with 2 of those, yes, they can go to war with each other, but having to deal with 2 of them, which could possibly both go for me, is going to be an issue. Actually, will be a big issue, but we shall see. But yeah, guys, if you've not already jumped into Discord, description has my link. Jump in, say hi. You can put whatever you want in there, really. You can put questions, your screenshots from the game, your experiences, anything you'd like to add. Any discussions, if you want to jump in for Silica Sundays. And there's also a bunch of guys in the Discord that play quite regularly as well, so there's a way to get guys in on that. Okay, we're going to end this relatively quickly at this stage. The crabs are just chomping away so quickly now. We've got, what, how many hundreds of, like, nearly coming up to 200 crabs? If I include the ones that have come out here now, that I've got manufacturing, yeah. Manufacturing crabs. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, well, we're down to the last final buildings. And we're going to be calling GG's after that. They are chomping straight through the enemy forces. This poor harvester, by the way. If this harvester was in fully working order, I reckon this game would have gone on for a lot longer. I mean, we're about an hour in, so not as long as the infantry versus humans and aliens that I had to deal with in the last episode, but we almost got to that critical point where it would have been a lot longer if they sorted their eco out. It's just unfortunate that that was the case. I mean, to see the harvester stuck in the refinery is a very rare instance to see at the moment in the beta branch. Normally, they've sorted themselves out. They would teleport back in and just drive off again. However, this harvester seems to be really, really stuck, so it's benefited me. But I will be definitely revisiting this challenge when the AI has had some improvements, because I'd probably end up losing. And then it will be a thing where I keep doing it until I do succeed. But we have succeeded today in beating the humans as just crabs. Minus the fact that this hunter moved somewhere and might have killed something, I'm not sure, but I wasn't aware. So please forgive me. As you can see, I did just use crabs, shrimp, so I was the harvester units, so, but they wasn't combatants anyway. But there we go. The last refinery is going to get chomped and annihilated by just so many crabs. So many crabs. Just having a good old chew. It's like waiting for the inevitable, waiting for paint to dry, waiting for crabs to kill a building. They're literally all on this, just all on this section here, just absolutely swarming. There we go. So, GG's. I mean, yeah. The next episode will be me versus 2 human factions. Again, Rift Basin being the smallest map. I don't want to go for the bigger maps because I feel like it could be a bit more of an advantage to the aliens. Having them close means the humans got a chance to try and push quite early. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button. Join me on Sunday for Silica Sundays. We're going to be giving away 3 codes of Silica. And stay tuned for even more content to come in the future. Right, guys? And peace.